Hi, it's Saturday the 14th of May and I'm here in Powys, Mid Wales, both to visit Heather's mum, but also while we're here to do the fifth leg of the Glyndwyr way from Dylife to Machynlleth. It's about 15.5 miles and described as seriously hilly, so we'll look forward to that. It's fantastic weather for walking. It's 10 degrees, cloudy, it's going to stay dry all day. If I stop blathering on, you can probably hear the cuckoo in the valley behind me. I've just walked up from the Star Inn, which is sadly still defunct. So I've done a steep section, just regaining my breath before tackling the path here on in. It's just gone 10 o'clock and I've just arrived at the highest part of the walk so far. You can probably see Glyndwyr, the lake behind me over my shoulder. And I've stopped to tie up my laces, the boot laces, which they recommend you do after sort of half an hour. I've been going an hour and a half now. And the new boots are working out fine. The old boots had done about 1,000 miles, I reckon, or maybe more, over the 10 years I had them. So I bought exactly the same brand, comfy as slippers, the Scarpa Terra GTX, which, although they're a slightly different model from the last one, are equally as comfortable. So I'm going to stop and have a sandwich and reward myself with breakfast here at this beautiful spot and enjoying the sun just coming out from behind the clouds. I think I know which way this is going. We are walking away from Machynlleth, which is slightly motivationally challenging, but the scenery is so beautiful, it's all worth its while. I think I've done about 3/4 of the way now. I've got about 3 miles to go to Machynlleth. Just had another lung-busting steep bit. This walk has certainly lived up to its hillbilly reputation. And the reason I'm doing this today is apart from the fact that we started the Glyndwyr way, Heather and I, back in 2013, so it's quite good to knock off another leg, so to speak, is to get some miles in the new boots and get some distance in the legs to try and get the fitness levels up. If I can achieve both those things, I'll be in a better state for the Hadrian's Wall way, which I'm starting in about 10 days' time, doing the 84 miles over 6 days. But more of that later. I've got another 2 objectives to meet this afternoon. One is to finish the walk and the other one is to get a beer in before the train arrives. There's only a train every 2 hours that goes from Machynlleth to Newtown, so if I don't get the 4 o'clock, I have to get the 6, and that'll mean I'll be quite late getting ready for the Eurovision Song Contest. So I better press on. Thinking I'm going to be okay to finish, but I'm feeling quite tired, so I obviously need that fitness level to increase. Well, I made it. I'm back at Heather's mum's place now. It took about 6.5 hours to do the 16 miles, and I allowed myself enough time to have a beer shandy actually, in Machynlleth itself before getting the train back. It's a super stretch of the walk. It's one of the most enjoyable I've done so far, and it's certainly one for those that like isolation, because in the whole of the 6.5 hours I didn't see one other person. Loads of sheep, but not one single other person. So if you like your solitude, it's definitely the walk for you.